Hey guys, this is David Klein. So Matchmaker is a program inside of AdSkills that is a combination of two things. There's the certified media buyers, you guys and myself, and then there's also hiring companies. These are people who need to hire a certified media buyer. So years ago, Justin and Shauna figured out that we could put together a central location where people who need to hire media buyers and good certified media buyers who could do a great job could have a place where they could connect with each other and get together and do some business, and hopefully that we'll all make some money. So Justin has put me in charge of this. Over the years, I've been a very active member. I love Matchmaker. I've gotten some great clients out of it. I've gotten little clients. We've gotten, one lead that I followed up on. It was a multi-billion-dollar company that we took on as a client, and there's some really good quality leads that come in there. There's also hiring companies that fill out forms which turn out to just be individuals who are going through a beginner course and they're very low quality leads. So there's a mixture of everything in there. And so I've now taken over running this. And so what my job is right now is a couple things. My main goal at the moment is I want to find out what everybody really wants. I've been doing surveys inside the group. If you're not in the group, if you're a certified media buyer, you should be in the group. There's great value there. It's one of the channels in Slack currently. And you should get a hold of Liana Ling and have her get access to you get access for you if you're not already in there. And if you are in there, I'm sure you've been seeing what I've been posting. I'm trying to figure out what is it that everybody wants. How can we serve ourselves as a group the best? And then at the same time, I'm flipping around and looking at the other direction at the hiring companies, and I'm trying to figure out what can we do to get more quality leads into the Matchmaker program. Now there's room for almost any level of lead, because on the one end, there's guys in there, like I've been doing digital marketing for over 20 years, Fortune 500 companies as clients. There's a bunch of other guys with experience like mine and really high skill level in there. And the other end, there's people who are in there who've only been in, they've gone through the courses, they've got their certified media buyer certificate, but they lack the deep experience. And so those people, the smaller leads, the ones that are lower dollars per month, might match them just fine while they're getting some experience. So what I'm doing now is trying to figure out, first of all, of the members of Matchmaker, the other certified media buyers, what does everybody want? I know what I want for leads, but I want to know from everybody else too. And then flipping it over to the hiring companies of what can we do to attract more hiring companies to fill out the form. And there's a form, if you just go to the homepage of the website in the upper right hand corner, it says hire. You can click through and fill it out. If you do fill it out as a test, just put your name as test and your email address as test@test.com or something like that. So when we look at it, we know it's not a real lead before it gets posted. And I'm trying to figure out what everybody wants and how are we going to track the right people? How are we going to get the right people connected? And we figured some things out already. Like we figured out that there's more in there than just people providing Facebook ad buyer services and Google search ad buyer services. There's a whole range of skills and abilities. So we're trying to find out what everybody, and dog walked by, I couldn't figure out what the creature was that was in my peripheral vision. We're trying to figure out what everybody is capable of doing and what services can we provide through the Matchmaker service. I'm trying to monetize it in some different ways. I've done this as a very small experiment, said to some people, hey, do you want us to just drop you in as a lead, or would you like to do a small paid service and have us place you and try to find somebody to connect with? And I'm not really sure exactly what's going to happen, but I'm wide open for input. We want it to expand. We want it to get more quality leads for all of us, and we also want for the people in it to be getting what they want. And then we also have to make sure that we maintain a really high level of service to the people who become leads, because if people meet media buyers in the Matchmaker program and they're dissatisfied, well, they're not going to want to come back. If they put their lead in and they're barraged with people who aren't really the right match for them, that's not as big of a success for them either. And so it's a delicate balance of figuring out all these different factors. But I will tell you one thing, people definitely need to hire media buyers. People are confused about what to spend money on and not to. I talk to people every week who are hiring, and I hear from them big concerns of, is it worth my money? Is this person going to destroy account? Are they going to make profit for me? Do they know how to get the tracking set up properly? Can they do more than just this one service, or do I have to deal with 5 different media buyers to get my work done? Emerging platforms like with AI being talked about so much, the ad networks, Google, Facebook, they've been using AI for forever. But on our end, ways that we can use AI without complex programming, it's finally becoming available to us. And are the ad providers utilizing AI? Should they be utilizing AI? And how do I know who I should be who I should hire and who I shouldn't? And even how do I manage them? And what metrics do I go by? And how do I measure performance? These are all questions that come up, and I need to figure out how to better attract the right media buyer, the hiring companies of media buyers. How do I attract them, the right ones? How do we, as media buyers, set their expectations properly? How do we manage the relationship with our clients? And how do we do this not only to maintain our clients and make money, but as a group, if we can, to enhance the reputation of the Matchmaker service so that more people hiring media buyers want to come in? And how do you motivate the members of the Matchmaker group to want to benefit each other? And then I'll put one final thing on there too. There's about 300 people inside the Matchmaker program now. I expect that's going to expand as we're promoting this more. Those of us who are in there, we have clients who need other services. Like if one of my clients says to me right now, I want you to run TikTok ads. I don't know anything about running TikTok ads. I've never logged into the platform. I logged into the ad console. I can barely stand the platform myself. So I'm not the guy who wants to who I want to do it. So if somebody asks me that, I can look for media buyers in the group, and I've done this already. I've had needs where I've gone through the other media buyers that are in the Matchmaker group, and I've sent business to other people. And I think the more that we can get all of us as members to want to do that, I think there's an enormous amount of business just inter-referring between us, and ways that you guys can make money too. You can offer commissions, you can pay commissions, and set up our own little, it doesn't even have to be formal, but set up an ecosystem in there, a marketplace, a way of life, a group of friends and business associates where we help each other and where everybody can make more money by referring business to each other. So none of these are set in stone yet right now, except for the fact that the Matchmaker program exists. If you're a certified media buyer, we want you in there. It is possible, nobody's done it, but if you really mess things up, you could lose your rights to be in there. And there are leads coming in, and I've gotten over the years some great leads, and we need to get better leads. We need to get more better leads for everybody. And the more active you guys are and the more we contact the right people, the more motivated I'll be to push and get more and higher quality leads for everybody. Okay, so that's it. Go into the Matchmaker program, leave comments. If you need to, send me a DM. I'd rather things be public so everybody can benefit by it. If you can't get into the Matchmaker program and you want to send me a DM, that's great too. And I'm always open for questions and to help everybody. I've been doing this a long time, and there's very few things in marketing that I haven't seen yet. So happy to help in any way that I possibly can for everybody. All right, that's it.